How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. This is the Bob and Brad C2 Pro massage gun. This particular one is a little bit more comfortable than most. It's slimmer, which is important so that you can get a good grip on it. But there's a difference with the hot and cold massage head. You do have to charge the head separately. Right now, actually, my back hurts a little bit. See if I can reach that. But whenever I use these massage guns, you just use it on wherever it's sore. You could actually use them for too long. The knots are gone, but the next day you feel kind of bruised over there. So you really have to limit it to only one session. This massage gun turns off on its own after 10 minutes. Let me show you guys what's included in the box first. Bob and Brad heat and ice massage gun. First thing I notice is that the gun is quite top heavy. The handle has this soft touch feel and it's oval in shape. Many massage guns actually have a circular shape that's a little bit too big. So I think this can be comfortable for even medium-sized hands. The handle itself weighs 1.5 pounds. And if you add in the heated head, 1.7 pounds. And the entire package is 2.8 pounds. You got a selection of different heads to choose from, including this one that's intended to go around your bones. Rubbery one that has more give, a more pointed one for more acute pressure relief, a foam ball-shaped one which is a pretty typical attachment, and all the rage these days are these hot and cool tips. Tear off the surface protection film. That's really neat. It has, fingerprint all over it. It's an extremely shiny finish. They use what they call a Peltier element. And this is going to be a circular one right on the surface. They'll put it right behind it and you basically feed it a pretty large current. One side turns hot, the other side turns cold. If you reverse the current, the opposite is true. So you can actually have it either cold or hot. This one is done a little different than other massage guns I've seen where it has a built-in battery instead. Right at the nozzle head, there's no electrical connection to the main unit. So you do have to charge this. And here is a charge port, the USB-C. It comes with 2 extra grommets. I've never actually ruined one of these grommets before, so just keep them handy in case you need it. The user manual, and it gives you some guidance on how to use the massager. Ball head for the chest, ball head for the abs, flat head for the butt, and also it comes with a USB-A to USB-C cable. Turning it on. Setting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. So you press and hold it to turn it off. And also you have the battery indicator here. This is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to 0. The heat and ice massage head takes 2 hours to charge and it has a runtime of 1 hour at maximum settings. If you look closely through one side of these vents, there's nothing here, but there is a fan on the other side. Let's take a quick look at how hot or cold it gets. Press and hold the hot to turn it on. Orange says it will get to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, and it actually doesn't work with my camera because it's too reflective a surface. I'll have to put my thumb here. It'll have to warm up my thumb. I can definitely feel that the head is getting warmer. If I let the heat transfer from the device onto my thumb, you can see it's 100 degrees. Turning the setting to the red, this will give 113 degrees. Usually these Peltier device heats up very rapidly. I can feel it's hotter obviously from underneath my thumb. 105 degrees. Now when I turn on the cold setting, the fan turns on. The reason being is when they reverse the current, it gets cold here, but it gets hot on the other side of this thing inside. So because it gets so hot, it needs a fan to cool it down to expel the hot air out. We'll start with the green setting first. It feels like you're trying to make ice cream on top of this thing. Maybe a small ice cream. We're seeing 70 right now, 68. If it's not cold enough, you turn it on to the maximum cold setting. This is blue. It's supposed to go down to 59 degrees. Obviously, it depends on the ambient temperature and what you're trying to cool. We see 61 right there. Right when I lift off, 59. The massager has a stall force indicator to show how hard you're pressing. Right now, it's on blue, so it's less than 11 pounds. If I get it to yellow, it's 11 to 17 pounds. Orange is 11 to 26 pounds. And finally, red is 26 to 33 pounds. Right there. Pushing pretty hard. And if you push it really hard, yeah, it will stall, but I'm having a hard time stalling it. You can push so hard on this thing, much more than the usable range that's typically needed. This is my leg. We can see it's 86 degrees right on top. I have the heater setting on max. We can just apply this on there. And you can almost see I'm just drawing a warm trail on my thigh. It feels nice. It's nice and warm because it's the winter right now. 90 degrees. Seems like it topped off at 92, so it raised it a little bit. Now we'll try the cool setting at its coldest, which is the blue light, and try to cool my thigh now. It's gonna start drawing a line of blue because it's so cold. If I just concentrate on one spot like that. 80, 72, I see a 74 right there. Now it's fighting my body temperature, so it's only gonna get cool in a very local area. If you wanna do your back, you gotta have some long arms and reach back there. I'm not touching it like straight on, but like at an angle, it still works. That's an actual pain point in my back right now. The head will last 1 hour at full power. The handle will also last 1 hour at full power. If you're not pressing it super hard, it will likely last much longer than that. It says it has a 10mm head travel. We'll zero that, push it in, and it should reduce by about 10mm. 9. I measured a few times, being more careful. I'm still getting 9mm here. Plug this in just to see what it looks like. It's fully charged already, but it's still gonna charge a little bit, top it off, and it's drawing about 8 watts. For this guy, let's plug it in and see what happens. The green light flashes here, and it's drawing about 4 watts to charge it. Given that there are 2 USB-C devices, you only actually get 1 USB-C cable, but many people probably have extra USB-C ports to plug things in. If you guys are interested in this Bob and Brad heat and ice massage gun, check out my Amazon affiliate link down in the video description below. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.